Today, you are going to learn how to draw a hand doing a thumbs up pose. I've broken the process down into simple steps so that anybody can do it. Be sure to pause the video at the end of each step and take time to observe the reference image on the screen while you are drawing. Also, I recommend that you download my free PDF mini-book with photo and text instructions for this lesson. Just follow the link in the video description, download it, and print it. I guarantee that this will be as easy as possible. Let's get ready to draw. Step 1. Make 4 upside-down rainbows. Notice that each rainbow gets progressively further apart from the previous one as they move towards the top of the page. Step 2. Observe the lines that stem from the right side of the rainbow. Notice that the top one is straight and angled downwards, and the bottom one hooks upwards on the right side. The two in the middle are almost straight, but not quite. Step 3. Step 3 is a tricky step. Spend a little extra time observing it. Fill in the ends of the bent fingers by creating sideways rainbow shapes. Observe the shape that was created on top. Finally, notice that the width of each finger increases from bottom to top. Step 4. Make the elongated egg shape. Take some extra time to notice its placement, compared with the rest of the hand. Step 5. Add the trapezoid-like shape to connect the egg shape with the rest of the hand. Step 6. Add the rainbow shape on the left side. Take some extra time to notice where each side of the rainbow connects. Unfortunately, no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Step 7. Complete the crescent moon shape to create the origin of the wrist. Welcome to the shading part of the tutorial. I recommend that you print out the PDF. That will help you especially with this part of the tutorial. Slows it down a little bit. You probably just saw you'll need a Q-tip or a blending stump, so get those out too. I always start out with the darkest parts, and those are the areas in between the fingers. You see some strong shadows, and then you see some slightly weaker shadows right next to them. So it's not just one solid line. It's a little bit more complex of a shadow. Go to the last image on the shading tutorial sheet, the PDF, and you could use that as your reference image for the shading. There's also a very strong shadow underneath or towards the bottom part of the thumb, the origin of the thumb, and I'm putting that in. And for those of you who have never seen these videos before, I'm using a method called cross-hatching, which is putting line next to line next to line. I have an extended tutorial on that on my YouTube channel and on my website. That'll go into detail on that. But it's a great method for shading. And now you're seeing me use the 2B pencil. 2B pencil is a little bit darker than the pencil that I started out with, which was a number 2 pencil. Number 2 pencils are also HB pencils. That is a blending stump. I am just smudging the lines, and you're going to see me go over it with even more hatching. That pencil that I just picked up is a 4B pencil. And now I'm putting in the darkest parts, or going over the darkest parts, another layer on top. I'm sorry, don't mean to confuse you. And at this point, I'm trying to start the ending part, which is about getting things smoothed out. You don't want any jagged edges or really, really straight lines, maybe with the exception of the areas right in between the fingers, those dark parts there. But if we have anything that's as dark or looks like a line, we're trying to get rid of that. I want you to also notice that I erased a lot of the lines that were on the outside. And, that's important as well because we don't want it to look outlined. We want it to seem like it has an edge. That's important, but the edge varies based upon the light. And, there's a very clear light source on top from this based on how the shadows fall and where the highlights are. And I'm making sure that people can see that. Okay, so we are ending up this tutorial now. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment and I'll be sure to answer you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.